Hey everyone, first off, we just want to say thank you to everybody that donated. We feel like yesterday was a success, and thanks to all the folks that came out and supported us. Thanks for our guests especially, who devoted their time to the cause, and we just got to say that we're super, super pleased. Also, we're doing this because we realized we kind of finished up and did not see that we needed to do an explanation of the we had to say three things that we liked, or one nice thing about each of the three movies. Big shout out to Brian Shurtleff, who spent the entire stream with us from 6 hours in the future over in Europe, and stayed up late with us as we finished things. So we're here to kind of get that information out. So I'd have to say for three things. For Morbius, well, it wasn't Madam Web. For Madam Web, well, it wasn't Morbius. And then for Craven, it was neither Morbius nor Madam Web. Okay, I'm just kidding. But Rich, you go first, actually.
He's not actually kidding. I would say, for Batman, or for Morbius, I would say the thing I liked was full bats because I'm Batman. For Madam Web, I think it did an admirable job of continuing the trend of Marvel-adjacent movies about characters from New York being set in the Amazon jungle, and I think that was a very brave, creative choice. And Craven actually isn't over yet, so I can't say anything, can't make judgments, because that's a really goddamn long movie. No, more seriousness. I think the most impressive thing about Craven was that it had a better use of a herd of, I guess those were yaks.
Yes.
I have never seen yaks as a plot point in a movie before. I almost certainly will never see it again. And so hats off to the scriptwriter of Craven who said, you know what this movie needs? Multiple stampedes of yaks. Because that was creative bravery at its finest.
Nice. Cool. And for serious, I always love characters, and the actors that portray them are the big part of that. And so for Morbius, I think Matt Smith is a shining light in a very dark cave for that one. And then for Madam Web, I thought it had a really awesome, diverse cast of really talented actors. And they were doing the best with the material, I think. And similarly with Craven, I thought Aaron Taylor Johnson, did his best with the material. And I think that his ability to kind of act without dialogue is pretty solid, and you can kind of see that in a lot of scenes in Craven.
Honestly, it was better without the dialogue.
Yeah, that's funny.
The dialogue really did not add much.
Yeah,
active subtraction, I think, is really.
Yeah. So with that, we'll be posting this on the usual channels. Please, we're leaving open the donations again. Right there, you can grab that QR code. It'll take you right to the Tiltify page for Trans Lifeline. We're going to keep the donations open for the campaign for a little while longer. Please feel free to, support the cause.
Yeah. And again, thank you everyone who donated. Thank you everyone who watched with us and made it a party. And until next time, and there'll be more on that in a few weeks. Thank you. See you then. And I'm Batman.
Yeah. Keep Morbin.